Are we currently standing on the terrifying, unpredictable threshold of what could very soon become World War III? Right now, the skies over the Middle East are filled with swarms of drones and relentless aerial bombardments. Below them, active interception systems are firing non-stop, trying to destroy these threats before they hit populated cities. Diplomats will tell you this is a political failure, but according to Vedic astrology, this exact type of fiery, explosive chaos is being driven by a rare cosmic event known as Angarak Yog, a highly volatile alignment where the planets Mars and Rahu collide. If we want to know exactly when these physical missiles will finally stop launching, we have to map the astrological warfare happening in the stars. Hello, I'm Sanjay, and welcome to our channel. The ancient texts of mundane astrology operate on a simple premise. The chaos we experience here on Earth is a direct, measurable mirror of the planetary collisions happening right now above our heads. By tracking these specific planetary movements, we have a precise, chronological timetable for exactly when the Middle East conflict will finally burn itself out. Let's look at this diagram. The major driver is Angarak Yog. This happens when Mars, planet of war, and Rahu, node of explosions, lock together inside Aquarius. Because Aquarius governs technology, this directly engineers the massive surge in drone warfare we see today. Meanwhile, the planet Mercury has been in retrograde. Mercury rules communication and diplomacy. When it moves backward, global communication channels break down, ensuring that all peace talks end in failure. At the exact same time, Saturn has been positioned in Pisces. Pisces is a water sign, and Saturn represents restriction and delay. This explains the severe naval blockades and the threats to the global oil supply currently playing out in the Strait of Hormuz. When you combine an explosive air sign, broken diplomacy, and restricted waters, you get a perfect map explaining exactly how and where this war is being fought today. If you want to know when global stability is at its absolute lowest, circle the dates between March 15th and March 21st, 2026. During this specific week, retrograde Mercury reaches its most difficult phase. All diplomatic backchannels will remain completely sealed, and the political rhetoric will be intensely hostile. But March 21st brings a turning point. On this day, Mercury turns direct. The backward motion stops, which means the possibility for secret treaty negotiations and actual diplomacy finally reopens. 4 days later, on March 25th, the Sun and Saturn form an exact conjunction in Pisces. The Sun represents global rulers, while Saturn represents heavy burdens. This creates an unbearable geopolitical pressure cooker. It will force stubborn global superpowers to sit down at the table and finally demand an end to the physical conflict. The most critical date for actual relief arrives on April 2nd, 2026. This is the day the planet Mars finally exits the sign of Aquarius. As Mars moves on, it separates from Rahu. This permanently breaks the destructive Angarak Yog alignment that has been fueling the chaos for months. With the volatile energy removed from the air sign of Aquarius, we will see a massive, sudden reduction in aerial bombardments and drone strikes across the Middle East. April 2nd marks the definitive end of the war's most explosive, sky-based destructive phase. However, while the skies will clear, the danger isn't entirely over. From April 2nd to April 14th, Mars joins Saturn and the Sun in Pisces. Because Pisces is a water sign, this alignment shifts the conflict away from physical explosions in the air and down into the ocean, resulting in economic naval standoffs and heavy blockades. The true grounding happens on May 11th. On this date, Mars enters its home sign of Aries, an environment where its military energy becomes structured and stable. Astrologically, May 11th is the trigger for physical military de-escalation, prompting global armies to pack up their gear and retreat to their home bases. The final milestone arrives on June 2nd, 2026. This is the moment Jupiter reaches its exalted state in the sign of Cancer. Jupiter is the planet of wisdom and expansion. When it sits exalted in the nurturing sign of Cancer, it serves as the ultimate astrological signature for restored global peace and harmony. Take a look at your daily newsfeed. Are you seeing these geopolitical shifts match our astrological timeline? Let us know your thoughts on the current global situation in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Lal Kitab Astrology Education for more planetary insights. Jai Mata Di.